Hands down, this year has got to be one of the best years for Marvel fans across the globe. Now with the release of 3 shows, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki, I can safely say for sure that Loki is the best show out of the 3, and you should watch it if you haven't done so already. Or just rewatch it to remind yourself of how good this show really is. Having said that, this isn't to say WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier are bad shows. They're far from that. It's just that this show is just really damn good. Now this video does contain spoilers, so if you haven't watched the series yet, just look away, or just keep watching if you don't give a shit. So where this show picks off is after the events of the first Avengers movie, or Endgame, where Loki picks up the Tesseract. First impression when I saw the pilot, I knew immediately this was good, and boy did it keep on delivering. I mean, from the acting to the vintage set designs, you can tell straight away that they had more money to spend on this show than the other two. Or maybe Falcon and Winter Soldier had more money, I don't know. But one thing's for sure is that this show did have a shit ton of CGI in it, and Owen Wilson is in it.
Wow.
When hearing about the cast for this show, I was a bit worried because, there weren't many known actors. Seeing names like Sophia Di Martino, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Wunmi Mosaku, I was a bit skeptical. But after watching the series, I can safely say that not only are they great casting choices, but they are also a great addition to the MCU, and I really seriously cannot wait to see more of them in season 2, or maybe they might even pop up in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So Owen Wilson steals the show as Mobius M. Mobius, a TVA analyst who specializes in dangerous variants, and his chemistry with Tom Hiddleston's Pussycat Loki is just a blast to watch on screen. I mean, seeing the two of them play off each other reminds me of scenes in Civil War and Endgame between Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans. Sophia Di Martino is great as Sylvie, who's a Loki variant from another timeline, and she's seeking revenge on the TVA for basically, pruning her existence. And although her first appearance in episode 2 wasn't much, she really steals the show in later episodes. Gugu Mbatha-Raw as Judge Ravonna Renslayer is good, and the chemistry with Owen Wilson's Mobius is really great, to be honest with you. I mean, from the get-go you can kind of tell that the two of them have a long-standing friendship, that they've probably worked for a very long time in the past. Who knows what they've been up to. And throughout the series you get this looming sense that she knows more than what she's saying. And by the time the finale hits, there's just so much more mystery to the character that I really just can't wait to see her hook up with Kang, because in the comics they're a couple, so we gotta wait and see that to happen, right? Now with minor characters like Hunter B-15 and Classic Loki, I was really surprised that this show gave them full character arcs the way they did, because by the time we first see these characters to the last time we see them, they're completely different people, and even though I know that Classic Loki dies, I'm sure we'll see him in season 2. Speaking of which, Loki is the first Marvel series with a confirmed season 2, and although there is news that director Kate Herron won't be returning, makes me wonder if season 2 will be any good, because honestly, I think the direction throughout each episode was great, with the trippy weird angles and her constant use of low angle shots, gave the show a really unique look that we didn't get from the other 2 shows. Now with me praising the crap out of Loki, I will say there were some things that dragged the show down. Some episodes did have moments where it felt like filler, which one could say would have been for character development, but whatever. There were instances where we were introduced to a character, an important character, and have a full arc with that character, only for them to disappear all in one episode. So it felt very rushed. And I guess with these small issues with the show, you could easily overlook them considering how many things that they got right. So overall, with my final thoughts on Loki, is that not only is it one of the best Marvel shows right now, but also one of Marvel's best stories to be put on screen. I seriously cannot wait to see what they do with What If, and I'm going to give Loki a 9 out of 10. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button guys if you like this video, and hit the notification bell for future uploads.